Greetings. Thank you for tuning in. My name is James Curtis Geist. I've been a history teacher for 20 plus years, and I've been writing since 2016. If you enjoy my stories, I appreciate you hitting like and subscribe. I love my coffee, and I love my Dr. Squatch cologne. Today's stories will be coming from my book, Modern Canterbury Tale. And these are just people in my life, I'm 59, who've had some type of influence on me. So the first story is called The Tale of the Pirate. I used to have a pirate live up the street from me. In 1979, the Pittsburgh Pirates became the World Series champions with the theme song that followed them, We Are Family, by Sister Sledge. The Pirates defeated the Baltimore Orioles for the championship. I was a Phillies fan, but I rooted for Pittsburgh teams when they were in the World Series or Super Bowl since I'm from Pennsylvania. Ed Ott was from Muncie, Pennsylvania, was the catcher of the Pirates in 1979, and when he retired, he moved to Allentown, Pennsylvania in 1982, just 5 blocks away from my home on College Drive. I was 15 at the time. In the summer, whenever I was on my way to Lindbergh Park to play tennis or to play hoops, I would carry my Ed Ott baseball card and a pen. I hoped to catch him outside mowing the lawn. And one day, I did catch him outside mowing the lawn. I rode my bike up to the curb and waved at him, testing to see what his temperature was at the moment. He smiled and waved back and turned off the mower. I took out my card and asked if he would sign it, which he obliged. He let me look at his ring, his World Series 1979 World Championship ring. It was full of diamonds. Ironically, he lived just 4 blocks away from South Ott Street. That used to be on my paper route connected to College Lane, Colorado Street, Edward Street, and Green Acres Drive. He had become the coach of the Allentown Ambassadors semi-professional baseball team that would later become the Iron Pigs. It was the farm system team that fed into the Phillies. He coached the Houston Astros from 1989 to 1993, but ended up coaching in Allentown again. In 1999, I saw him coach the Ambassadors at Bicentennial Park in Allentown, and he looked like an old man to me from when I met him in 1982, when he was aged 31. The next time I saw him in person, he had gray hair, a pot belly, and puffier jowls at age 48. In 2011, he lived outside Lynchburg, Virginia, and in December of 2017, he passed away at age 66. My second story is called Tale of the Ramapo Indian. So I live in West Milford, and in our area are a group of people known as the Ramapos. This happened in 2016. In Ringwood, New Jersey are a group of people known as the Ramapo people. In Ringwood State Park is the annual powwow that is held every fall. The Ford Company, based in Tarrytown, New York, buys land behind the Ramapo territory and poisons the land and people by dumping toxins and unused auto paint into a dump in the woods. Almost every week, one of the Ramapo people dies from some type of cancer. One summer evening, I drove on Van Dunk Road towards Sloatsburg, New York. It's 8:30 p.m. The sun is set and the stars are starting to shine bright. I see the red lights of police cars, flashlights, and officers directing traffic next to the power lines and utility poles and wires powering northern New Jersey. I drive by the body of a Ramapo Indian, all 280 to 300 pounds of him. The yellow plastic cover is pulled over his body with only his boots sticking out. Was he struck? Was he drunk? Was he just deep in thought and carelessly crossed the road without looking both ways? Was he full of cancer and walked in front of a speeding vehicle to end his pain? I do not know. The local papers never reported on it. The papers ignored the Ramapo Indian's death, as most U.S. history classes skip or skim by the sections of the genocide of 50 million Native Americans in North, Central, and South America since 1492, when Columbus sailed the ocean blue. So, God bless you. God bless all humans and ETs. All my books are on Amazon, and thank you